Okay, so now we go to back into culture, okay? The leadership principles, do as I say, not as I do. We always want to stay away from that, okay? Values, huge. Values are huge. You should share your values with your team, okay? What are they? What are your personal and professional values, okay? It's what drives your company. You run it. That's what drives everything in your company, or your values and your bases in your company. Okay. Share them. Okay. Policies and procedures. Okay. Current policies and procedures in your company should be posted somewhere. Okay. So people can see them. Uh, a, a more online type of a business, Google Drive. Okay. Have a Google Drive with all that stuff posted in it. Now, just because you don't have a large staff, maybe it's just you and a few people, it doesn't matter. You should have all that stuff. If you would go to my website, you would see I have an equal opportunity policy. Then this is just on my public website, which most people don't post that stuff there. But I have an equal opportunity. All of our employment type stuff. It's all zero tolerance for sexual harassment. That's all on my main website, where you can see all of our policies for that. So you should have that kind of stuff, or start creating that kind of stuff. Okay. You can focus some time to put some of that stuff together. Okay. Basic shells. The very best way though, say you hire an executive assistant that supports you doing XYZ. Do you think you should write their job description? Probably not. You know who the best person to write that job description is? The person you hired. Have them start documenting everything that they do for you and putting a document together for that. And that's how you can create that person's job description. If they ever decide to leave or you fire them, whatever the case may be. Now you have that. So you onboard somebody new. Hey, here's your job description. Here's your what I expect of you in this job. Now you're not having to backpedal and try to figure it out. Okay. Just a little pre-planning is all it is. Okay. Work ambiance. I mean, I can tell you that it's one of my wife's biggest factors for work is the ambiance in the work environment. Okay. It plays a huge part on the psyche of people that you work with. Okay. That's why everybody should have a separate office away from their, living quarter space. Obviously, we're all working from home right now, but because of the current situation. And I'm not saying you have to go get an office space, but if you're going to work from home, you have to make sure you have a place away from, all the chaos of home life too. Okay. That is very, very important, because the quickest way to get unfocused is to always have interruption at a home office. Okay. It's a huge, huge, huge thing. Okay. Not that it can't be done, but you have to manage it very, very carefully and keep yourself accountable. Okay. Now, when we talk about developing, I'm not going to go crazy into this. This top-driven development of your executive suite. Okay, I'm just going to kind of just touch base on this. And your executive suite is CEO, CFO, VPs, if you want, even some of the sub-leadership. Okay, can be considered in the executive suite model. Now, it's important for you as the leader of a company now to really take the time to develop this executive suite how you want it to be, okay? By your guiding principles, your mission, your vision of your company, all of that stuff, okay? COO, CEO, That's like a marriage right there, okay, between those two. Okay, so this is still the boss. This COO runs all staff and drives the staff. Okay, it's the worst job in any company is a COO because they're the ones that drive the company. Now the CEO drives the company too, but the key thing here is creating this model how you'd like to see your executive staff function. And there's lots of different functioning models that you can go look at, so on and so forth. But your executive suite is just that. It's the small group of executives that are going to take and drive that company forward faster. And right now, I know for some or most of you, that is all you. You are you're the president, the CEO, the COO, the chief of operations, the chief of this, the chief of marketing. You're everything. Okay. But start looking at some models of executive staffs and how you'd want to frame yours, because it doesn't have to be a specific line diagrammed old school way of doing things. There's some really unique companies out there that do this in very unique ways for sure.